So the front mount I just took loose from the car. These are a lot easier to get off here when you can get your hand completely around it and just twist it off. There you go, and I'll just bolt this back up on the car and then hook the new muffler in there, and we're good to go. Okay, I got the front muffler mount back on there. It's a lot easier to just unbolt it instead of trying to disconnect the muffler from the hanger there with it on the car. So you just take those two bolts out. I put a jack stand underneath the old muffler as I was working on this. Keep it from falling on me. Ouch. But that's all you have to do. Take that off, put it on. It's real easy. Okay, so I got the new muffler. Hoping these hangers line up right, and we should be looking good. Front one's on, and the back one's on. Looking good. We'll sit about like this. I'm going to get the intermediate pipe hooked back up to it, and I'm just going to start right here and work up to the front. Why do the bolts come in packs of 4 and the nuts come in packs of 5? It's kind of like a hot dog and buns thing, I think. Never could figure that out either. Okay, so I got the intermediate pipe sitting on a jack stand because, again, I don't have a lift. Be nice. And lock washer in the nut. Gasket. Washer. Lock washer. There we go. Looks good. When I get it hooked up in the front, this will kind of come up a little bit and the pipe will raise up and it'll be all good. But we're gonna leave these things loose and then work my way to the front and get everything sitting where it should be and then tighten it all down. Unfortunately, we had to cut the oxygen sensor wire because it was the only thing holding the exhaust system on the car, and I was kind of wanting to get home. So I told Josh, who came to get me and help me out, to go ahead and cut the wire. And so I've stripped these wires and I'll put them back together like this. And I got a piece of shrink tubing up here. I'm going to pull down over it and we'll just shrink tube it, and it should be should be a-okay. Hopefully. I've never had one fail on me yet. I went ahead and pulled the shrink tubing down over top of the connectors. There's the oxygen sensor. And then I'll pull that down over there to make sure it's got good coverage. And then I'll take the little Bernzomatic torch here, this little guy, and couldn't do this with a lighter. It's a little windy out here today. And then we'll heat that up just like that, and it shrinks and grips it nice and tight. I'm going to turn it around, do the other side. And there you go. That's what it looks like. Kind of cool, huh? So this is the front hanger, and it kind of got messed up during the ordeal. This was broken, and I cut this. Well, it was in this mount permanently, like, attached. There's like a tube going through there, and so it was assembled all as one piece. I guess they want you to buy another one. So I took the cutoff wheel and cut this off to free it from in there, put a bolt through it, and put the new hanger on there. So we should be good to go. I'm going to climb up under there and hook it back up, and should be ready to hang some pipe. And that's what it looks like on the car. I went ahead and put the oxygen sensor back in. Much easier to do before you put the pipe back up. And then it's got a snap up there that hooks up, and a grommet I'll have to put back in there, but yeah, much easier to do before you put the pipe back on the car. So that's done. Check. So I got the resonator pipe hung right here at this hanger that we had to rebuild earlier. That's catalytic converter. The front hanger's okay. I got the flex pipe installed into the header. Yes, this car does have a header. It's not a manifold. And I have this clamp going from the resonator pipe to the intermediate pipe, and I'm gonna tighten these guys down, and should be done. Hopefully there's no leaks. We'll find out. Okay, let's start it up, hear how it sounds. Sounds good. Sounds like a Camry with a full exhaust system. Imagine that. It's a good, quiet running car. Gotta have a quiet car so you can hear the Iron Maiden. I'm gonna go get some beer. See ya.